In this video, I will show you how to set up automations in HoneyBook. So to do this, just going to open up HoneyBook, and at the top you have the automation section. You just want to click on that section, and that's going to take you to all of your current automations. Now usually they already have a few examples set up. For example, the lead capture using lead form automation. Now, automatically they will always be deactivated. So just as an example, you have this one. So when a lead form is submitted, so that's the trigger, then wait for 30 minutes and then send a file via email with a questionnaire. Then if the file was completed within 3 days, yes or no, then do this and this. Now I'll show you how you can create one of these yourself. So in the automations, just click on create automation and then first set a trigger. Now you can also set a trigger from your connected apps. For example, Calendly, a meeting is scheduled, but I'm just going to use one of these other ones. For example, I will use when a contact form is submitted as my trigger, and they can also choose which project type. So for whichever one of these it is submitted, and then you can click plus right here. And then there are three things you can add: an action, you can wait for a certain amount of time, or you can add a condition. Now, for example, if I already add a condition, then I can select one of these options. So for example, contract signed, questionnaire submitted, task completed. Now this doesn't really make sense at this point, so I'll just delete this one for now. And let's say I want to wait for 10 minutes. Then I'll enter 10 minutes, because if you instantly send an email, then it's pretty obvious that it is with a bot. But if you wait for 10 minutes, then it can seem more human. And then an action. So as an action, I want to send an email, but you can also do something like move pipeline stage, create tasks, send file via email, or send email. Now I'll first send an email and then I want to move them in the pipeline. So I'll just do the send email first, and then you can choose an email template. For example, a booking confirmation and next steps, or a new inquiry email, or onboarding client email, or any of these other ones. For example, I'll do a proposal email. And you can also choose to require approval for the action, so it will only take place if it has been approved by you or one of the other people that can approve it. So you can turn it on if you want, and you can also preview the email. So hi, client first name. Now this will not be entered automatically always, so you need to click edit template, and then here, in order to write a different thing, you just need to enter this icon right here. And then it says first client full name, but then you also have the second client info. So this is not going to be the same with every single client. So therefore I'll just say hi and then click save. And this email is, I would like to share my customized proposal. Now you just want to write whatever you want to send if you want. So if you want to send an email, you just want to go and customize that. But for example, if I want to send an email when a contact form is submitted and I want to move this person in the pipeline, then I'll do another action and then move the pipeline stage. So then the stage, for example, I will do proposals, since I'm going to send them the proposal email. So then after I send the email, they will be moved to the proposal, and then I can do a condition. So for example, if they responded to an email, so for example, I can pick any of these. So session was scheduled, first payment has been paid, invoice paid in full, contract signed, or any of these other ones. For example, I'll just do contract signed within 1 day. Now you can also set a different time frame, for example, within 3 days. And then you can select a file for the contact that they need to sign. And then if yes, then do this. If no, then do this. So if they did sign the contract, then I want to send them an invoice. So I'll do an action. And then here I'll do send file via email. And then for the file, I'm going to select an invoice. So I'll do a basic invoice, send via email. And if they didn't respond, they could, for example, send them another email with a 3-day file reminder. And then if they responded yes or no, you can just keep building this out. And once you're done, just click on activate in the top right. And then if there are no more errors, so I didn't enter some of the email stuff like right here, but if you make sure that all these red icons are gone, then you can activate it, and then you will have successfully created it. Now, after you have created the automation, you can then also here in the activities see all the activity logs of automations that have been run. So then you can see if it's working properly, and you can just track it as well in your pipelines, in your emails and stuff like that. So now you know how to set up automations in HoneyBook. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.